We are Jewel and Michelle, and this is our On the Land presentation. For our walk, we chose the area around the Peterborough lift locks. We started by walking down the trail beside the lift locks and the Trent Canal. It was a very beautiful walk, and it was in the morning, so it was quiet and not busy, which allowed us to focus on the land. The water was still, and we saw lots of birds, bees, squirrels, and other small animals. As we walked, we were both pretty quiet and agreed during that we were enjoying the land and everything it has to offer. This half of the walk was very peaceful and eye-opening to how life was or could have been before settlers arrived. It seemed very simple. The walk changed around a corner from the outdoorsy, peaceful atmosphere to an urban, more chaotic setting. The second half of the walk was full of construction, new buildings, apartments, schools, and stores. We both agreed that our walk seemed like a metaphor for before and after colonization. Our walk didn't quite make the 30-minute mark, so we walked back to the lift locks and walked to the top. We were able to see the canal for a further distance, the tops of all the trees, and the land for miles. Here, we were able to see a broader view of the land and gained a different perspective. In the photos we look at here, we see grass, trees, and flowers, all of which are very important to the medicine wheel. Trees, grass, and flowers all have one thing in common. They are all plants. In all these pictures, we see Mother Earth, Spirit Tree, and Father Sky, as well as the teachings in the medicine wheel. These photos relate to 3 directions of the medicine wheel. We can see the plants in all of them, which are connected with the south. We can see the earth and autumn, which is related to the west, and we can see the sun, which is related to the east. Trees are one of the most important things on Earth, as they also provide oxygen to all living and non-living beings. They provide animals with habitats and us humans with medicines. Having this knowledge helps us understand the wellness of all beings.
Water is one of the 4 elements in the medicine wheel. In all these photos looked at here, we can see water is common in all of them. Water not only provides life and homes for many species, but it also provides us with a way of transportation. In Indigenous communities, water is a very important being as it contributes to many of their ceremonies. Water also connects us to the spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional parts of the medicine wheel. Without water, we wouldn't be in this stable environment we call home today. Water is an element of nature, and it's a key aspect to life. This Thanksgiving, we want to give thanks to the water and all the animal and plant life that live within. These 2 pictures you see here show the sun at its brightest. The sun relates to the east side and is also used in many celebrations and ceremonies within Indigenous culture. The sun provides us humans with warmth and provides the light for a new day. In Indigenous culture, the sun represents healing and peace. The sun also helps plant life thrive as well as animal life survive. We wouldn't be anything without the sun. For this, we give thanks. The last photos we look at here are all man-made structures, which could relate to a few aspects in the medicine wheel. For instance, in the east, there is growth. Now, growth is usually related to plants and people, but I'm going to say in this situation, these buildings show the growth of us as a community and a civilization as a whole. Another aspect of the medicine wheel is located in the north, and is known as the intellect mind. These structures show us how creativity can lead to beautiful things. When you think of Indigenous culture, you don't usually think of man-made structures. But in reality, all aspects within the medicine wheel are what lead up to buildings being constructed. We say thanks to the Indigenous community for sharing their teachings with us and helping us make our community stronger.
To conclude our presentation, we would like to reflect on ourselves before and after our walk. Something we both agreed we wouldn't have noticed was genuinely how peaceful our walk was. Observing the land in different perspectives allowed us to realize how much has changed and how we need to respect the land and all it provides for us. We would like to give thanks to everyone watching. Now please enjoy our final video of some birds singing.